Well, here we are. You'd have asked for it. You know what? I'm caving in. Today, we're playing Football Manager 2024, which really kind of only leaves me with one or two things to say. This is a quite average gamer. My name is Duncan, and welcome to the Journeyman. So here we are. We're on my manager screen. So here you're seeing all of the stats. We have no coaching badges. We have no prior experience. Also, hi, welcome. Entries, openings, not my thing. But yeah, we have the worst possible stats we can have for this game. We're making it as realistic as possible. I've never coached a game of football in my fucking life. I've never played football at any great level. So all of that is things. So as you can see, really basic, awful stats. The only language I speak is English. None of that is a surprise. Before this, we're going to try and make it as realistic as possible. So we're not going to move to jobs where, we're not going to... If it's, say we're going for, two jobs, which we will be in a minute, and, one offers fucking £8,000 a week and the other one offers £200 a week, I'm going to go for the one that's going to offer 8,000. Now, there is some things that might change that, so I want to do things like realistic. What would I do? Not what's best for me in the game. What would I do in terms of situation, staying or moving or looking for other jobs, or whatever like that. So that's true. So straight away, we have no reputation. So really, one start is the biggest we'll probably get. So we're looking just now at the third league in Japan. I don't even know if that's the top league in Serbia. No, it's the second division in Serbia. Things like that. So the most kind of best looking job, in my opinion, for us right now is probably the two Welsh jobs. I stay in Scotland, Wales is kind of close, and I could probably find work there a hell of a lot easier than I would in Indonesia, Malaysia, Belgium, Serbia, or Japan, especially if we are part-time. So yeah, there's a social thing. So we're going to apply for all of these jobs. So, Sanuki down to Cefn. Hope that's how you say it. If we get an interview, I'll come back. We'll do the first interview. All interviews are basically the same, so you'll probably just see a lot of cutting between me doing the interview, maybe getting offered or rejected from jobs. So we'll be back, and by the end of this episode, we will be the manager of a club. Which club? Fuck knows. But yeah, I'll see you when we're doing our first interview. And we're back. So we've been offered two job interviews. One for one of the Welsh sides, who I'm not going to attempt to pronounce just yet. And the other one is from, I'm pretty sure, the Malaysian Persicat. The Indonesian, sorry. So we'll do the Welsh job interview. Let's do that together. In fact, we'll do both job interviews together since they're both there. Let's begin. Welcome, Duncan. We're glad to discuss our plans for the club's vision should we decide to hire you. I'm delighted. Let's get started. Can you explain why you appear to be in the running for a few jobs? Well, I'm trying to forge ahead with my career by any means necessary. We parted company with the manager too soon. Yes, if I came here, I'd want to stay for a long time. What do you want me to do? Sign players under the 23 for the first team, which is pretty bog standard for a lot of these clubs. What within the wage budget? Grow the club's reputation. So what are you looking for? Avoid relegation this year. Be competitive. And the League 2? I didn't know there was a Tier 2 League Cup. Okay. Avoid. So basically, all you want is to not be relegated. Okay. I agree that, we can battle against relegation. Wage budget of 0. Okay. That's kind of concerning. Are we amateur? I have no request. Are they amateur? No, you're semi-professional, but no wage budget. You have players with wages. How can you ask me to have no wage budget, but have players with wages? Okay. Let's do the Perscat offer. It's always near enough the same question, so they're want to talk to me. Why am I going for other jobs? Well, I'm trying to forward ahead in my career. I want to stay for a long time. I don't need to make any backroom staff changes because I don't have my own personal backroom staff. So you don't care what age I sign players at. You just want to make progress on and off the pitch. Work within the wage budget. Grow the club's reputation. You want to be competitive in the Engineering Cup. Are you midway through a season? Just weird that that's the only thing you care about. Reach the playoffs. Okay, so you're actually trying to get promoted. You want to achieve a top half finish? Yeah, sure, I can do that. A proposed wage transfer budget 55k. That's pretty decent for that level. 19k a week wage budget. That is pretty decent for that level. I'm only saying that because I've actually managed an Indonesia in previous FM games doing this, not streaming it. So yeah, that's fair. I'm okay with that. I have no requests. I should have asked for a fucking coaching badge. What about that if I get the job? So what I'll do now is I'll just go ahead. I'll keep doing the interviews. If I get a job offer, I'll come back. But I'll probably delay accepting or negotiating just to see if we get any other job offers before we do anything. There's no point agreeing to take a job if we get offered a better job potentially. So I'll be back soon for you, and we'll see where we are. So I've came back earlier than I expected to. So far we've had a job interview for Cefn, the other Welsh team, Sarawak, Persicat. Not heard from them. The Young Reds, which I only recently realised it's Royal Antwerp's under-23 side. Okay. We've also had a job interview for Sanuki. But we've just been offered a job interview for a team that we didn't even apply for. We've been offered a job interview for Finn Harps. They're an Irish side playing in the first league. I think that's the bottom division. It is. So there's no relegation for that league. They're mid-table, midway through the season, maybe? How many games do you even play a season? 36 games, so yeah, you're just over halfway through the season, and we've just been offered this job. Not this job, sorry, an interview for this job. So we're going to do that. That would be probably the most interesting job for us in terms of reputation of club. I'm not necessarily sure it's the best job for us, but we're here for the interview anyway. Haven't had a job offer yet. We've had interviews, but no job offers. I have the ability to push people to achieve more than they ever thought they knew. How many employees are more capable of securing promotion? I have the passion, fight, and spirit. Yeah, fuck. Ready as soon as you need me. I'm unemployed as fuck. Don't need to change the staff. You just want to reach the playoffs this season. Okay, and going forward. I'll compete for a playoff place. I've got no problem with that. I'm happy with 5k a week. Nope, I'm good. Thank you. So I just want to pop that up because that's not usual. So you'll get offered job interviews without applying for some jobs. Usually if you get some form of reputation, we have like none. We have like a 5%, which is like half a star. Is it even half a star? This game is just run a bit so I have every league loaded. Okay. So and that's probably how we'll keep doing it. My profile. Yeah, we have like half a star reputation. We're not really known. But yeah, that's kind of interesting. So we'll be back again in a bit in case something else pops up. Well, we've come back at a time that I wasn't expecting. We have 5 job offers. And I would arguably say that Treflin, from the interviews we want to remember, was a decent looking offer. Like the other Welsh side, they didn't have a big wage budget, but they actually gave me a wage budget, which was awesome. They have a very fucking small squad though. Like really small. Yeah, well, what about that if we take it? But we've been offered both the Welsh jobs, Sarawak, which is Malaysian, I believe, Perscat from Indonesia, and the under-21 job, under-23 job, sorry, at Royal Antwerp. So that's the thing. This is an interesting job, But it's difficult because we're developing players for the main team, and we're going to give we're going to give minutes to unfit first team players who are getting demoted down. Any of these players can be taken away from us at any point. Players can be thrown into the squad at any point. There is like a wage budget, but I'm probably not going to be making any signings whatsoever. It's an interesting job, and if I know I just said I want to do it the most realistic, and arguably realistically, this might be the best way to get into like a club because if you do it on 23s, you might pick up something. But it's probably one that we won't. Yeah, we'll delete the one. It's probably not one we'll definitely go for. Sarawak is financially messed up from what I remember. The finances they said at the time were awful. I can't see how bad they are until we take over the job. Their squad is tiny and they're mid-season. They want promotion if we take over this season. That's one that I'm not going to consider. I'm not taking the Malaysian jobs. We'll walk away from Sarawak. Persicat, again, financially would be good for us. Like £1,000 a week. Don't know what that'd be after tax. Massive squad. Could definitely pick something out of that, although they have like 2 fullbacks. Yeah, we could make something out of that side. Whether it'd be good enough to do what we want, I don't know. That's what we're going to keep in mind, but we'll see. Cefn we're definitely going to keep in mind. This one... Oh, wait. I got that wrong way around. This is a team with the wage budget. The other one doesn't. Right? Is it? Or did I just lose my mind? One of these 2 jobs is good. Wait, what is in the south? Yeah, so it is the other one. But I'm going to delay all of these just now. I want to see if we actually got offered that Finn Harp's job. I don't think we will. But it's interesting. So we'll be back. So we've delayed those for a week. I think every club has accepted that we asked. So the 4 clubs. So we'll come back in about a week's time in game. We'll see if you've been offered the other job. And then we'll make a decision. I know what I'm leaning towards, but we'll see what happens when we get there in a bit. So, back soon. So, we've came back. We've not reached the shortlist. So, the Finn Hearts board have informed you that having carried out the interview process, they've decided against offering you the job. They were satisfied for the plans that you put forward in your interview, but ultimately decided that you weren't the right person to take the club forward. And Darren Murphy is a far better coach. Stats-wise, he was assistant manager, so to just be promoted to manager. That is fine. We have now just been offered another job, though, from an interviews, and it is a job, when I get to it, from Japan. It's Sanuki. Kamatamari Sanuki have offered me a 1-year contract. £750 a week. They're just looking to avoid relegation this season and then challenge kind of next year. Again, got a squad, a lot of defenders I can kind of see from a quick glance. They're 18th in the league, which is 1 place above relegation. They've played 18 games. I'm imagining it's 38 games a season. It is. So we've just hit the halfway point in the season. So this is interesting for us. This is the bottom tier that we can manage in Japan in the J3 league. That if we get relegated from if you're in like the bottom league and you get relegated to a non-playable league, you just get sacked. You get sacked, you get relegated most times anyway, but in general, that's what would happen. That's kind of interesting, purely because I've never managed in Japan. This is the first year that Japan's been playable, that I remember anyway. Oh, it's interesting. Some high wages in here. Like £750 pounds a week, £800 a week, £1,000 a week. It's interesting. Everybody's Japanese. Is there a foreigner rule in this division? Where the fuck am I looking at this? No. Okay, cheat is non-foreign. Thailand, Vietnam, Myanmar, Cambodia, Singapore, Indonesia, and Malaysia. Okay, so that's kind of interesting. Do we take Sanuki? Do we entertain Sanuki? Avoid relegation and then become established? This is a tough one to think about. It is difficult. Holy shit. So we'll delay it because I don't know what I want to do. So right now, the most interesting job to me is Cefn. It is in Wales, so I wouldn't have to move far in theory. It's probably a league that I've managed a few times in before. Kind of know how it works in its weird and quirky potential ways. So there is that aspect of it all. I speak the language because it's in Wales. I don't speak Welsh, but I speak English. So it is interesting to think about. The other jobs that interest me, I guess, would be Persicat. It's £1,000 a week. The only thing is, it's in Indonesia. I like that I've managed it in previous FM games, but you know, this Duncan, if you like, hasn't done it before. And then Japan, it is interesting to consider. Definitely, they're my three that I'm thinking of right now. And when we come back, I'll be accepting the job offer we're going for. And if I've set myself the rules of making it as realistic as possible, I think I know what one I'm going to have to pick. Back shortly. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here we are. It is decision time. We are not going to take the Young Red job. As much as it's really interested me, Duncan, personally, it's not realistic for us. It's just not something that I think is going to be good for us, maybe long term in the game. So we're going to walk away from Young Reds. Oh, God. Cefn Boys and Girls Club. Oh, this is so difficult for me to decide on. First game kicks off 27. Jesus Christ, that league is starting very fucking quick. Where do we go? You have a Portuguese right back. Did not expect to see that there. You have a massive squad. An actual massive squad. It's difficult. So difficult. Oh, I don't know what to do. I am going to reject Excuse me, I'm going to reject Persicat. So do we go here or here? We are going to become the manager of Treflin Boys and Girls Club. Let's start negotiations. You're giving me a 12-month contract, £150 a week, and only 30% of the compensation required if a club come in for me. They won't, but yeah, I'm not going to negotiate it. Let's go. Let's look at the club that we have just joined as manager. So here we are. Cefn Boys and Girls Club have today confirmed the appointment of Duncan Fraser as the club's new manager. Eyebrows have been raised in the world of football at the appointment of the inexperienced 29-year-old, and he is sure to face plenty of questions when he faces the media for the first time at the stadium. How do I say that? He replaced previous manager Michael Waters. Steve Montgomery was encouraged by a favourite for the job, particularly after he was spotted attending an interview with the club, but ultimately preferred a different candidate. I have rejected offers from the other Welsh side and Kamatamare Sanuki. So the club has 1,000 capacity, it's got basic training, poor youth and limited youth recruitment, so we won't be developing anything here. Finances are okay, wage budget £403 a week. We have 3 cup competitions, the Welsh Cup, the Nathaniel MG Cup, which I thought was the League Cup, so that's not the League Cup, and we have the Tier 2 League Cup as well. We were founded in 1984. And our best starting 11 has 10 players only. What the fuck, game? What the fuck? So we've just got to work through the wage budget, grow the club's reputation. They don't really care about the age of players. We've just got to be competitive in the cups and avoid relegation in the league. And that is what we're going to strive to do. All going well, this generally could be like a couple of seasons here, and we could do really well. We could potentially do quite well for ourselves here. Maybe even move to a slightly bigger team in Wales and just keep progressing that way. But we will see. Let me just click all this shit to get to the part that we are all interested in. And that is us looking at our squad. Sorry, my mouse is dying, hence why you're seeing a mouse looking laggy. You have 19 people to pick from, and you couldn't give me 11. That's giving me the fear. We have 1 goalkeeper, 1 central defender, 2 maybe. I'll need to look at the guy. Potentially a left back. We do have right backs. Enough centre mids. 1 right wing. 2 left wing. A number 10 and a striker. What about the under 19s? None of them are physically good enough. You're injured for how long? 4 to 8 months with a broken leg. Seriously? Okay. Why do I get the feeling this squad's going to need work? Jeez. How can you be a sweeper keeper with a first touch of 2? You can't throw the ball for shit. Your reflex is actually really good, and you're rushing out tendency, but you've got 0 fucking pace. Oh, you're not the worst. You're just not great. You're probably not bad for this level, to be fair. You're 5'10", you can jump. And you're kind of fit. You might be okay as a defensive fullback, but you're definitely a centre half. Let's look at Leary. You are... I mean, you can mark and tackle. You just can't do anything else. You have 1 strength. Oh, God, no. Okay, I need centre halves badly. Okay. You've got pace, which is good. You're a leader, you're determined, you're aggressive. You can kind of tackle, but you can't pass or mark for shit. And you might occasionally get a ball in the box. Okay. You're not a left winger, but I wouldn't say you're a left back either. Kind of a bit of nothing. I can maybe see why you're battling relegation. Let's look at Jordan Davies. I didn't see you before. You're a central midfielder. You're not who I meant to hit then. Oh, Stephen Davies. There we go. Oh, you're not even like... So, because we're playing at like the lowest league that we kind of can, or one of the lowest leagues we can, stats are going to be shit in general. He's actually not the worst I've seen at this level. I know the coaches don't rate him, but he genuinely might be okay as a backup. But Kyle will definitely be the starting winger if it's between them two. He's actually got a bit of pace about him. A little bit of flair, which can go a long way. Okay crossing, dribbling for the level, and the passing isn't actually that bad. You're in on loan. And I don't know why. Because you're awful. You're not good at all. You're not much better, are you? Is this going to be a full rebuild already? This genuinely could be a full rebuild straight away. And I kind of wasn't expecting that. How is he a deep blind playmaker? I guess he got a really fantastic first touch, actually. Decent passing and technique. Great vision for this level. Okay, I could maybe see use this. The fact you've got marking at 11 though, maybe tempted to maybe something else. But we'll keep that in mind. Again, you're an old dude though. William is not good. Jordan Davies, central midfielder attack. Again, fantastic first touch. Good vision and work rate. Decent passing, decent technique. Long shot of 6. Okay. The one thing we don't have, apparently, is decent young players. Everyone that's decent is pretty fucking old. And all our worst players are our youth. A number... Okay, a DM. A DM could be useful, especially if we are one of the worst teams in the league. That's not bad. Fantastic tackling. Good work rate. The aggression is kind of dodgy for us, but it's not bad. Decent agility and pace. 5'8", so I'm going to be winning fuck all in the air. Okay. Okay. Our first game is tomorrow in the league. That is slightly terrifying for me. You need to create a tactic. Oh, for fuck's sake. Wing play, fluid counter, part the bus. I don't even think I looked at the strikers, did I? So you're a poacher with no pace, but good finishing. Good off the ball. Dylan. Oh, Jesus. So if we're a counter attack and we're not attacking with pace at all. Pace that come from the wings. Probably going to play... Okay, let's maybe do this first game of the season as well and just see how much shit we're actually in. We're probably all going to play a fluid counter-attack. We'll probably play a 4-3-3 in this scenario. I'm not going to change too much to this at the moment. The only thing I will do, and it's something I tend to do in general, is I'll always play near enough players in, if not the preferred playing role, but something close to it. I've only got one goalkeeper. You need to play right back, so I've only got 2 centre-halves. You need to play left back. Our DM is at Dylan. Dylan's going to be our superstar defensive mid. By Christ, we'll need you. Our 2 midfielders then are Siri and Jordan. On the wings, it'll be Kyle and Rowan. And up front, it'll have to be Damon Thomas. We have 5 subs. So, fucking hell. Maybe you. Not a defender in sight. That's terrifying. I think you are a superkeeper on defend. You're a fullback defend, which probably makes more sense than having actual wingbacks here. I ain't expecting any of you to be ball-playing defenders, so I'm okay with that. O'Leary, are you left-footed by chance? No. I generally like having like left-foot centre-halves. And it doesn't bother me not, but I do like that in general. Fullback on defend. You can't defend for shit, mate, so I am fearing the worst here. You've got to be a ball-winning midfielder. You have to defend. Which one are you? You're the deep line playmaker. I'm going to swap you two around. You just have a good partnership, though. That's good to see. Williams, you're going to be attacking, believe it or not. And you are deep line playmaker on support. Are you? No. Nope, I've done that the wrong way around. Again. Probably you on defense, because you can kind of mark, although it's not an attribute for it. You're decent enough at tackling. So that's something. You're a winger on support. I'll just keep you as that. You're a winger on support, which is good. It gives us a bit of width that we don't actually have, because our fullbacks won't be attacking much. And Thomas, you're just a poacher, so you ain't going to be running about much up top either. I now need fucking set pieces. Give me a hybrid. Both posts. Defend the box. Central. Defend in-swingers. That'll do. I don't really care about the rest. My plan is to get a backroom staff member to do all this once I've actually done that. I haven't even looked to see if we need staff. Tell me one of you is an assistant manager. You're not. You're both coaches. Fucking great. We need to bring in a head of youth, but I'm not too bored about that just now. We will bring in the 2 physios. I generally might bring in a director of football in the scouts, but we'll worry about that next episode. Let's just, excuse me, keep pondering on. I'm not somebody who does the training usually, so delegate that role. Although I'm doing the under-19s training. That's a concern. You'll provide me opposition instructions. We need to get under 19 staff because I am currently managing them. You can do the friendlies. That is not good. Not be funny, but you've got to have better set piece training than me. No, you actually have potentially worse than me. Right. You need a manager now because I am not doing this. Oh, this is going to be so bad. I'm genuinely worried about what we're going to end up doing in this division by seeing that squad now. Like, I'm immediately like, have we made a mistake? Because we may have made a mistake. At least the first game... It's a cup game before a friendly. What is our schedule then? Hold on. We've had friendlies. We've just lost the last friendly. We're playing a cup game. We've got one more friendly against the second 11, which we can't even field. And then we're starting the league. Okay, so we'll play this cup game then. This is going to be a long video. And then we'll come back for the opening doubleheader in the league. And then we'll take from there. Because this first season, we'll probably try and play a fair bit of the games. So we'll do these 2 games first. We'll definitely come back for this game. But I'm not sure which game either side will go for. And then we'll move forward. One thing I do want to check, though, is currently as things stand, we are viewed to be second bottom. Wow. That is not good. That is not good at all. But we'll see, like, because of where we are, like, we'll get players cheap, we'll get players free. We have £30 a week left on the wage budget, which isn't a great deal, but we might have to try and do some loans, get some guys in maybe on amateur contracts, and we'll see what we're doing there. We are currently spending £300 a week, £370 a week on wages. Do we have an affiliate? Do we have an affiliate? No. We need a senior affiliate so we can get players in on loan. No. Okay. Okay, I just thought I'd ask. God forbid I ask a question. You know? Taft's well. I need to just quickly do this. Shit. You won't have heard of me, but I'm so-and-so. Thanks for the code of conduct. I have nothing else to talk about. I ain't telling you what our goals are for the season. Because it's basically survive. Okay? We just need to survive. And if we can manage that, it'll be a fucking minor miracle, I think. Oh, for the love of Christ. I've got about the press conference. I'm just going to kind of rattle through it. So don't worry about reading it. I'm very proud to be here. Yes. I'm not concerned about my age. Nobody will know that answer. Want to start, show the fans, long-term success. We have to put the hard work in. Talk pish. Don't know yet. I don't want to tell you what I think of the squad, not in public anyway. That would be a disastrous for my Albus. So what do you think of the new squad? They're all shit! Yeah, that's not going to go down with the new players, is it? So let's not worry about that. I'm also not going to mention anything about staff or captaincy because that's something bad for me just now. I'm basically giving them no comment to the majority of these questions. The one journalist doesn't like me. That's okay. Can we just get to the game, please? Right, I don't care about any of that. I'm not switching anyone around. How can I put someone else in goals? No fucking way are you recommending that. You're recommending the grayed out goalkeeper over our actual goalkeeper. You are better in most things than our actual goalkeeper. Are you shitting me? You're not as good at shot stopping, granted, but... Hold on, just let me... So you get the same amount of aerial reach. Our goalkeeper has better command of his area and far better communication. Although you're better first touch, handling and kicking. One-on-ones, our actual keeper is slightly better. No, okay, no. We're not putting in the greyed out goalkeeper who doesn't actually exist. Oh man, you're going to get knackered and so are you, and I can't replace either of you. Squad have to get into somebody. No, you're not going to be number 5. Fucking well done, you're number 22. Let's go to our first match in charge. And already I am expecting to get hammered. Let's just skip this, skip this. Let's get this to what I like. We are the team. It shows me red down below. So we are the team in white. We're playing in white. Ignore the fact that it says we're playing in red. We're clearly playing in white today. But they have a corner already. We seem to be man marking a bit. Just win the fucking ball. Well, I'm glad our 40-year-old goalkeeper didn't have to really move there. That'd been an issue if he did. They are sitting with the back. Fucking 7. Great. We have hardly anyone attacking and they're sitting with a back 7. Like, hold on, how where are yous? You're in South, which is, oh my god, you're in our league. When are you expected to finish? 1 position above us, fuck, okay. So this is maybe a decent indicator of like a bottom of the league battle. Type of game that probably if we want to survive this season, we'd need to pick up 3 points in, if this was a league game. But right now we don't even have a squad, so I'm not too concerned if we don't win today. Just as long as we don't get absolutely trounced. Like the worst case scenario would be an absolute hammering, so let's hope we can avoid that for the time being. We haven't had a single highlight for us. That's concerning. There's only been 1 shot on target the whole game so far. And it's half time. We have done fuck all. We can very much win this match because nothing is going fucking on. Oh, some of these guys are just playing utter dog shit. The only real change we can make is like a shit striker and maybe 1 or 2 shit midfielders. Like, we're kind of not got many options here. What we might do is drop the right winger and bring in the number 10, or the guy who can play the number 10 role in behind the striker. Go on. I'm saying go on, they're not even my fucking team. I just want to see a fucking goal. Preferably not against us though. Come on, win that. I mean, I'm like the fact that we're making them take shots long, which is kind of good. Piper's having a fucking awful game as well. Our defenders are doing barely scraping okay. Go on, Davies. This is the first chance we've done anything. Thomas. Oh! Off the bar from God knows how far out. Well seen you can't run, mate, but if you can start hitting chances like that, we may actually fucking score. Ashford. To Thomas again. Don't be greedy. Be greedy, you dirty wee bastard. Thank you. It's 1-0. Come on, Thomas. I had faith in you hitting for distance. Don't you listen to the words that come out of my mouth. They were all lies. I believe in you. We're making a change, though, because we are playing utterly horrific. Hillier will come on. You're allegedly a winger, but your stats are god-awful. Yeah, let's just... Do you want... No. Can't... Undo. Edwards is a number 10. Nope, you're god awful as well. Never mind, we're making no changes. Let's just hope we can keep this at 1-0 now. Saunders even, to Piper. Leary. Over to Jones. Ashford. Krause. Jones. Come on, guys. Who are you hitting a long ball to? We have no pace up there. The guy's like ancient, isn't he? Like Thomas is some age. He ain't running for shit. Davies out to Piper. Piper? Oh! I don't know if the keeper saved that if that came off the crossbar, but fucking hell. How old are you, Thomas? You're 33. You can't run, okay? He has good fitness, though. You can't jump. Maybe like hit a long ball to him, not past him. Oh my god. 6 minutes on the clock. I think I'm just going to cancel that friendly just to let the squad I have recover. It's 1-0. Fuck. Knew that was going to fucking happen. Fuck, okay. That's fine. We weren't expecting much from this. We were expecting to get beat. We did look dangerous for like 3 seconds. So that's a bonus, I guess. Won that. Well done. I'm not really happy about my midfielders. Like, in general, the ones I've passed much so far is Davies. The other two aren't doing good enough. And they're like the 3 star players of the team that's currently here. That was piss. You just passed it straight to him. Come on, lads. Let's do this. I mean, XG, neither of the two of us should be scoring, but they're looking more likely. They've just been taking shot after shot, though, to be fair. They've had 13 shots, only a couple on target. We've scored with their only shot on target. So that's good, I guess. Nice little passing play there. Perkins out to Piper. Piper's on a 6.2, but every time we have a decent attacking option, it always seems to be him that's played the ball in. That was a really bad effort, though, from Thomas. I guess it was Ashford that got the assist, but still. Perkins just didn't get it to Williams. Please don't. Well done, Curtis. Didn't have to dive, but well done, son. Son, when you're old enough to be my dad, but that's a different point. Is he? No, he's not that old. And I'm not that young. Not anymore. It's a corner, though. I hope this doesn't go to a replay. Or do I hope it goes to a replay? Maybe a replay would be good if I could have, players in by then. Come on, out to it, lads. Out to him. Well done, Curtis. Great save. That's one you should be making all day, but great save. Oh. Ah, fuck. Well, there goes the dream of advancing in this round of the cup. Do you know what? Our stats are awful, but we've kind of restricted them to not... They've now had 5 shots on target, but we have kind of messed them up a little bit. It's not the wrong result on the day. They did deserve to beat us. But we were kind of stuffy for them. A couple of players have played okay. Krause, Jones, Ashford, Thomas have all got kind of passable player ratings. The rest don't. Some aren't too far off it, like Piper, like Davies. But the rest have all underperformed massively. You've got to hope that we can get players in by the next league game. Yeah, that's right. Just run with the ball and stand in front of the defender and hope he tackles you. That's going to help us score another goal. Go on, Thomas. Oof. Just blow the whistle, ref. Put me out of my misery. And there it is. We've just lost. First game in charge. And we're out of the Nathaniel Cup. Whatever the fuck that is. Weren't good enough. Please don't make me do an interview. Okay, so it's not the worst thing. It's just a cup game. We're going to cancel this friendly. We'll be back for the Cambrian in Clydac. I don't even know how to say that. Match. So thank you for everyone who's came along. This is the start of the Journeyman, so hopefully there'll be plenty more to come. If you've enjoyed the video, please leave a like. If you're not a subscriber and you did enjoy it, then please subscribe. We'll be releasing this content as regularly as I can. Yeah, we do stream over on Twitch. There's links to all my socials in the description. You want to go check me out, do that. Best place to get with dates, Discord. I will see you all in the next one. Where by Christ we better better have signed some players or we're fucked. Oh, we're so fucked.